Hello everyone! I hope everyone is doing well and enjoy this holiday season. Today in this video, I'm going to show you step by step from the start to finish how I make this journal using my printable kit harvest season. Let's get started. First of all, I print out some of the pages and double-sided. I didn't print out all designs included in this kit because I only want to make about 30 pages journal notebook, enough to use for 1 month. I also printed out the cards and the ephemera because I'm going to use these elements to make this journal. And I cut the tags and pre-made tags, and also I cut out all these labels and make the envelope. I didn't make all envelopes, it's just one envelope, and also I pre-cut the slant pockets, which I am going to use in this journal. And I didn't print out this one because I'm not going to use these pockets for this journal. And then I trim off all the white edges and I rounded the corners of each page. And now I'm ready to make this journal. It's very easy to use this printable kit to make a very quick journal because I have already designed most of the pages and collages them, so you can just simply fold and make pages with the already collaged pages. And in this journal, I am going to use some tea-dyed paper. And when I tea-dye this paper sheets, I design some patterns to make it interesting. For the cover of this notebook, I printed 2 designs on both sides of a cardstock. The rest of the pages I use regular 24-pound copy paper. So I'm going to fold all the pages at first. I fold these pages all together, roughly, and creased each sheet, and later on I can make adjustment according to how I want the journal look like. Now this is the cover. I'm going to choose the first page from those printed double-sided pages. So this is the one I'm going to use as of my first page, and after that I'm going to add 1 sheet of tea-dye paper. If you want the journal to be a little thicker, you can add more sheets of tea-dyed paper in between those 2 pre-designed sheets. it all depends on how you want your notebook look like. And this is how I want my notebook look like. And the purpose I make this notebook is to make it an insert for my big journal notebook. Since I make a notebook like this once a month with my new printable kit, so I don't want to make it too thick, too many pages. So this is how I want it look like. Now I'm going to use the ink to ink the edges of the journal, make it look more vintage. I'm going to fast forward this part to save you guys some time. I really like this design because the blue background looks really interesting. Have the contrast color from the design. Now I'm going to stitch these pages together. I'm using 2 clamps to hold these pages in position, so when I poke the holes, the pages will not shift around. Basically, I'm going to poke only 3 holes. And use the very basic binding method. I have some binding method videos and in the past, I posted in the past. If you are interested to learn those methods, you can watch my previous videos before. I posted before. Now I start from the center hole. I start from the outside, from the cover side, because I want the stitch inside the journal look smooth without knots, and that way the knot will be showing outside the journal on the cover side, not the inside. Make sure to pull it really tight before you make the knot. Make sure you tie this thread across from the first hole to the last hole, and in between your 2 end thread when you make the knot. And now this is it. Binding is finished. How simple it is. So this is my journal. And like I said earlier, I'm going to use this journal notebook as an insert for my big bulky junk journal notebook. In order to put that insert in, I will have to take out one insert, because this notebook, this journal cover I made earlier can hold a few, I think 5 inserts, and this is how it looked like. And I do have a video showing you how I made this journal cover. If you are interested, you can take a look at my YouTube channel. And now I'm going to use this card, a calendar card included in this journal printable kit, to make a front pocket outside the front cover to make this journal look more interesting. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to sew this card onto this piece of fabric and also stitch through the front cover on three sides of the card. Before that, of course, I'm going to ink the edges and make this card look more vintage. So I'm going to fray this piece of fabric and make it look more like an used, torn, old look. And then I'm going to I'm going to use a zigzag stitch to sew this card to the fabric first, and then I'm going to stitch along three sides of this pocket to make a pocket. I'm sorry, three sides of this card to make a pocket. After the sewing part is done, I trim off the excess fabric. Now the pocket is finished. So now I'm going to start decorating the journal. This decorating is going to be not going to be very complicated, because later on during this month I will put more decoration onto this notebook. So basically I'm going to cover in this video to use this slant pocket and use some cards to make pockets, and also make it very decorative. I'm going to use these two slant pockets, one on the inside of the front cover and the other one on the inside of the back cover. I think this way it looks perfect for you to place something big, either big or small, either big and cards or small and fussy cut elements in these pockets. And I love this yellow, bluish flowers on the pocket. It looks really beautiful. And I'm not gonna put any decoration on the tea dye paper. I only will decorate the pages that has only background designs. So this postcard and the envelope cards is perfect to use as pockets. To make these pockets, I am going to put glue on only two sides of the second pocket. Leave the bottom open so that I can slide in longer elements such as long bookmarks like this one. You can go all the way through and be protected by the bottom part of bottom pocket. You can put smaller elements, cards on the bottom pockets, and they look very decorative too. And this is the next sheet, next page I want to decorate. To decorate this sheet and this page, I'm going to use two cards. To decorate this journal, I mostly use cards included in this printable kit because I think cards are very versatile when it comes to decoration. You can use them as cards simply or use them as pockets. So this is how I'm going to place these two cards and make them two pockets. I overlap the bottom of the top pocket a little bit, and I think this makes it look more decorative. Next, I'm going to use some stickers to decorate the envelope, the pockets. I made my stickers the clear matte stickers. I think it's more interesting, and also I want to give you guys an idea how clear matte stickers look like. Now I'm using these two smaller cards again to make two smaller pockets. The idea is the same as the previous one. So like I said, I like to make some cards, design some cards included in my printable kit because they are so easy to use. You can use them as cards or to make easy and quick pockets. And they're very pretty. Yeah, I can always use some elements I provided in this kit as sticker sheets and fuzzy cut, something like that, to decorate the pockets that has only background paper. Also, these sticker sheets also enhances the design and also reinforce the pockets. So this is the next page I am going to decorate. This time I'm going to use this slant pocket that has only background design. To design this pocket, decorate this pocket, I am going to use some stickers. I always like to leave one side of the slant pocket open, so you can place bigger elements in the pockets instead of only smaller or the size that the pocket restricted. Since the pocket looks pretty plain, that gives me space to add my own design on. So to decorate the pocket, I am going to use these sticker elements. And this green vine leaves are perfect to fit in that space. There are a lot of spaces in this journal for me to add my own decoration later on in the month. Next, I want to add this title of this design to the inside of the front cover. So that will remind me what the design is, because later on, after months and months, I may not remember the name of this design. So I want to make sure to put the name of the design on the cover for me to easy to find. And I placed a lot of small elements in this envelope. So later on, when I design my other pages, I will find these elements from the envelopes and all these pockets I created just now for this journal. I love to use this makeup sponge to ink my journals, because it has the sharp tip, the pointed, not sharp, the pointed tip. And it's easy if you want to ink some smaller space. It's very easy to get into that small spaces. If you are curious where I got this makeup sponge, actually I got this from an online shopping app called Shane. It's really inexpensive, but you can get this sponge from any makeup store or grocery like Walmart. They sell some, you make sure to go to the makeup section in the store to look for those sponges. And mine comes with a little stand and make it very convenient for me to place it after I use it, so it won't make a mess on my desk. So the next thing I'm going to do is to decorate this large card. This card, you can use it as to make a little small notebook, but in this case, in today's journal, I'm going to make it 2 pocket tag. This group of cards included in this printable kit is just designed as the same length for you to easy to assemble them. You can use these cards individually or put them together with the large cards. For example, that's what I'm doing now, to make a large cards to decorate the large part of the journal. I'm going to use this to make a large card for my front pocket outside the front cover. So now I made 2 pockets, one on each side. Now I'm going to trim the excess, the white edges off, and then use the sponge and the ink to ink the edges, cover the white spots. Now next, I want to decorate the cover with the stickers. To decorate the cover, you can use any elements you like, just use your imagination and do whatever make you feel comfortable. For me, I think this fence and this lady with that happy face, happy smile on her face of harvesting something, it's very interesting, and it creates the atmosphere of the joy from harvesting and the abundance. And then use some small elements to decorate the empty spaces on this card. So now I'm pretty happy with the decoration, so I'm going to finalize it. I'm going to add a bow on one corner of the card. Now I think I'm going to add something more on the other side of the card. So this card is large enough to fit in the front pocket. Now I'm going to use these little labels to make tabs for some pages. Before I make tabs with these labels, I make sure to ink them to make them look more vintage. And then you can add your tabs to any pages you would like to reach to open up easily. For me, I'm just going to randomly select 4 pages to add these tags on. And also, I think these labels are very versatile. You can use them as labels to decorate your journal, and also you can use them as tabs to make easy access to your pages, like what I'm doing now. I want to make sure to leave some gaps in between 2 tabs. You can always mark where the tabs are supposed to be, but in this particular case I did not mark, and because I just have 4 tabs, I would just estimate where I supposed to place the tags. So that's it for making this journal. I hope you enjoyed this process, and I do hope it will be inspiring. And now I'm going to have a quick flip through.